ഇലകൾ ചേർന്ന് തണൽ നൽകുമ്പോഴാണ്, ആ തണൽ ഒട്ടേറെ പേർക്ക് ആശ്വാസമാകുമ്പോഴാണ് ഒരു വൃക്ഷം അതൊരു മനോഹരമായ പൂർണ്ണാർത്ഥത്തിൽ വൃക്ഷമായിത്തീരുന്നത്. ഇലകളില്ലാത്ത വൃക്ഷത്തിന് എത്രമേൽ ആശ്വാസമെത്തിക്കാൻ കഴിയും അതിൻ്റെ പരിസരങ്ങളിൽ, അതിൻ്റെ ചുറ്റുപാടുകളിൽ. മനോഹരമായ ഉറുദു കവിത ഉദ്ധരിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് വാക്കുകളുടെ രാജകുമാരൻ, ആശയങ്ങളുടെ ചക്രവർത്തി ഡോക്ടർ അബ്ദുസ്സമദ് സമദാനി MP കഴിഞ്ഞ ദിവസം വേറിട്ടൊരു പ്രസംഗം നടത്തി. ഫ്രാക്ചേർഡ് വേർഡിക്റ്റ് അഥവാ ഒരു കൃത്യമായ ഏകഭരണാധികാരമെന്ന മനോരോഗത്തിനെ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അത്തരമൊരു മാനസികാവസ്ഥയെ തകർത്തെറിഞ്ഞ ഇന്ത്യൻ ജനതയുടെ ഇച്ഛാശക്തി നൽകുന്ന ആ പാഠം കണ്ണു തുറന്ന് ന്യൂട്രാലിറ്റിയോടെ നോക്കിക്കാണാൻ കഴിയാത്ത ഒരു രാജ്യത്തിൻ്റെ നിലപാടുകളെ, അതിൻ്റെ ബഡ്ജറ്റിൻ്റെ നടപടിക്രമത്തെ, അതിൻ്റെ മൂലധന വ്യാപനത്തെ, അതിൻ്റെ പങ്കുവെക്കലിനെ വളരെ മനോഹരമായി അബ്ദുസ്സമദ് സമദാനി സംസാരത്തിലൂടെ ചോദ്യം ചെയ്തു. ഹൃദ്യമായിരുന്നു ആ വാക്കുകൾ. ഒരു കവിത പോലെ, അതിൽ നമ്മൾ പുട്ടിന് പീരയിടുന്നത് പോലെ ഉറുദു കവിതയുടെ ഒരു ഇലക്ട്രിക് പ്രവാഹം, അത് നൽകുന്ന ആശയങ്ങളുടെ ഒരു മനോഹാരിത, ഭംഗി, അത് പലപ്പോഴും ഇന്ന് അതിൻ്റെ സഭകളിൽ അന്യമാകുമ്പോൾ സമദാനി ആ ദൗത്യം ഭംഗിയായി നിർവഹിച്ചു. വളരെ ലളിതസുന്ദരമായ ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് പദങ്ങൾ അടുക്കി വെച്ച പ്രഭാഷണത്തോടൊപ്പം അർത്ഥപൂർണമായ, എന്നും ആ നാവിൻ തുമ്പിൽ സരസ്വതീ വിലാസം പോലെ ഉടയതമ്പുരാൻ കനിഞ്ഞു നൽകിയ ഉറുദു കവിതയുടെ മനോഹരമായ പ്രയോഗങ്ങൾ കൂടി ചേർന്നപ്പോൾ അത് കേവലം ഒരു രാഷ്ട്രീയ പ്രസംഗത്തിനപ്പുറത്ത് ഹൃദയം നിറയ്ക്കുന്ന വളരെ മാസ്മരികമായ വാക്കുകളായി മാറി എന്നതാണ് സത്യം. കേൾക്കാം ആ പ്രസംഗം. ഉജ്ജ്വലമാണ്, മനോഹരമാണ്.
When we say that this budget has failed to address the crucial issues confronting the nation and the economy of the nation, sir, it is not a mere saying, it is a fact, it's an open fact. Even the inflation which has affected severely the common people has not been seriously addressed by this budget. It is regretful that even after the eye-opening setback in the election, the government is not ready to open its eyes and to see the reality, the Indian reality with neutrality. आंखें अगर है बंद तो दिन भी रात है, इसमें बड़ा कसूर क्या है आफताब का. This is the position, sir. The government has to open its eyes and to see the reality straightly. Sir, this budget is a sign of the changed political landscape and the fractured verdict that the last Lok Sabha election has given to this ruling party. The verdict was against the singular party majority syndrome of the ruling party. Sir, that is why we can understand these allies are very crucial for the survival of the government. But sacrificing the states, majority of the states, for pleasing a few states, sir, that goes against the principles of democracy, principles of federalism. Sir, in our system, our fairness is directly linked with federalism. So federalism means equality and neutrality, plurality, vividity, which is there in the politics of the country, in the culture of the country, in every sphere of our national life. Sir, a tree can become a tree only with leaves, and it should give shade for everybody who is coming to enjoy the shade of that tree. Sir, I am reminded of a couplet when thinking of this government policy. In पेड़ों को यारो क्या पेड़ कहा जाए, इन पेड़ों को क्या यारो पेड़ कहा जाए, जो धूप की शिद्दत में भी साया नहीं करते, जो धूप की शिद्दत में भी साया नहीं करते. Even in the heat of the summer heat, this government is not ready to give shade for all the states. It is not ready to see all the states neutrally. And not only that, sir, it has become a leafless tree. कट चुके जिन दरख्तों के पत्ते फिर कहाँ उनके साए हुए हैं. That is the position of this government. The disability to look beyond one state in the north and another state in the south. It is a sign of failed governance and also utter unfairness. And for example, sir, many states were neglected. Our state of Kerala, to the Honorable Finance Minister, I request, what was the hope of Kerala and what is given to Kerala? Sir, Kerala deserved everything. But Kerala expected and hoped something. But we got nothing. That is our position. Kerala was neglected. Minorities, backward communities, farmers, youth and women, the middle class, they did not get the consideration, the due consideration which they deserved. I would like to emphasize the point that this budget is divisionary, diversionary and discriminatory. This divisionary policy, it is a discrimination. It leads to a kind of economic boycott. And the Honorable Finance Minister was referring several times to inclusion. And once the Honorable Finance Minister mentioned Vigas bhi, Virasat bhi. Sir, Virasat kya hai? Virasat is, our heritage is the heritage of plurality. It is not a singular polarity. And because we know that even in this Kanvar Yatra, the policy adopted by the rulers there in those states, it was against the very spirit of constitution. It was against this kind of virasat. Even the Supreme Court had to intervene, to halt those concerned states from implementing that directive which was asking to display the identity of the shopkeepers. Sir, even the other day, one head constable, Ashik Ali, jumped to the river to save a young Kanwarian named Monu Singh, 21-year-old Monu Singh. This Ashik Ali jumped courageously with the human spirit, selfless courage. This is our virasat. This is there in the Indian society. But what is going on against this? This has to be checked. Sir, many such incidents are there. So the virasat is amn o aman, payam e mohabbat. Hum payam e mohabbat aam karte hi rahenge against all this kind of hatred and divisionary agenda. Sir, the minority, backward communities and the middle class. Sir, the governments are thinking that these middle class are to be taxed and again they have to be taxed. Actually, the middle class has to be taken as an engine, powerful engine of growth. Sir, farmers, what is the essential need of the farmers today in the country? Honorable Finance Minister was mentioning at the very outset about research. Research is well and good. We all appreciate. But is research the preliminary need of the Indian farmers? The farmers, sir, their preliminary need is the legal guarantee on MSP. And also the youth in the country, in a country where the youngest are the largest population and the millions of college educated youth are there in the country. So job creation has to be the primary agenda in this country. At least one relief is there. The government has started identifying that there is a job problem in the country. And women's rights, even this the scheme was there, ensuring job for them. Even that sanctions, even the schemes were reduced. And sir, solution lies not in the subsidies to corporate sector, but sir, it is in creating demand. And sources of demand are the private consumption, investment and export. So these things have to be taken into consideration. I would like to request the Honorable Finance Minister to the equal rights of states, while I concluding, sir, including our state of Kerala, and bring to neutrality and respect the principles of pluralism and federalism. Thank you, sir.